wife Linda has developed a program, and if you can, at any time over this weekend, find one of these students who you see or one of the participants out here to talk to them about their journey. Everybody here has a story to tell about how this program has affected them or why they were brought into the program. This first Saturday is what we call online, and there's 4 Saturdays that we play with. And as they kind of warm their horses up and play around and just get their horses back in the arena, I'm going to introduce them. This here is the Jean Colfax, this for our Boomer. And Boomer, I think, is about 13. Over in the red, we've got Martha Becker, and she's got a new horse story that she's playing with. Deb Sonnen in the blue shirt, she's from Colfax. We have Diane Nitzel with her Arabian. She's been in the program a number of years, and then we got Charlotte Henderson with her first floor. What we're going to do today is we're going to demonstrate the foundation of the whole program with our online, and that's in 7 games. The first 3 games are the physical games. And as the participants out here will kind of start, if you can pick a friendly game like your horse and kind of show the folks out here what the friendly game that you're running might look like with your horse. And then we're going to start to include the porcupine and driving game. The friendly game is not about desensitizing the horses. We want our horses to be sensitive. But it is about our body language and then our horses respecting this. When our body language says, hey, it's no big deal, relax, that they know that that's okay to do. So you see a lot of people that pick up the brain and flip it over to horse. And it's all about good rhythm and knowing that your horse can read your rhythm and not get worried about it. And then they might pick up an umbrella. I think Charlotte out here has an umbrella at some point she'll probably pick up. It's about rubbing your horse all over. So the friendly game, you know when you're out on a shore ride and you whip out that little rain jacket? If you haven't played the friendly game, you won't be control, right? So we want to prepare our horse the best we can for whatever it is we're going to do with them. I think Mark over there doing what we call helicopter. We want horses to be just as comfortable with something over them, something under them, something around them. Just like when you're going through on a trail ride and you're going under branches, you don't want your horse to be affected by that. The porcupine game is all about asking your horse to follow the field. And we want to ask our horse to move to the back end or the front end in the beginning. Later we'll ask him maybe to move to the porcupine field and ask him to follow the field and go backwards. The porcupine game is the second principal game, and the way it differs from the driving game is that the porcupine is steady pressure, the driving game is rhythmic pressure. So go ahead and move your horses around a little bit with the porcupine and driving. And when I said they were going to play with the horses at their own level, you'll see out here we've got a red shirt on. That means you and your horse is pretty much at the beginning level, level 1, introductory level, where we try to teach people how to be safe. Even though Martha has a red shirt on, it's more about her horse than it is about her. She just hasn't officially auditioned to pass her level 2. The 2 gals with blue shirts are level 2, and then in the green are level 3, and then the black shirts, level 4 or almost there. So can you move your hindquarters around and show me a little hindquarter or forequarter movement? And think about when you're in the saddle, how all this relates to riding too. Because even though you're on the ground, at some point you're going to play the porcupine game and ask your horse to move the back end or ask them to move their front end around too. So everything we do on the ground is either to teach us, teach our horse, or to prepare our horse to do something, like to prepare to ride. As you go up levels, we expect our horses to plant that front end and bring their back end around, or like we're to plant the back end and bring their front end around. So it's all about taking your horse where they're at and progressing. It's not about right and wrong, it's not about being perfect, it's about doing the best we can for our horses, honoring where they're at, and asking them to participate in the process of all circling game, it's not punching. It's asking our board to circle. But again, we're asking them to be involved in the conversation and to start asking them questions. Should I keep going? Should I stop? Should I change gates? We want our horse involved with it. And you may even start your horse at a walk. You can ask them up into a trot. When you're ready, if you want to, you can ask them up into a lope. Let them loose, though. Well, not that loose. Move your horse. Whatever. Whoever loves to play, and he's always got a little something up his sleeve, and he says, I don't want to do a circling game. That's boring. I'd rather run up or do something fun. So you got to be careful when you teach your horses. Doesn't talk his horses for fun things he loves to play. If you don't play with that horse, you're going to teach her something. So he has to learn how to really come up with some creative ways to play with the horse when he stays engaged in the conversation. When you're playing the yo-yo game, for example, it's not always just on straight or level dirt. You can yo-yo over poles. I've actually yo-yoed this horse backwards and trailer rolling, asking her to, actually she offered a long time and I took it, and so we can continue to do that, have her back up into a step-up trailer. So you can expand your game as much as you want to. These are supposed to be the purpose games, so don't be afraid to ask your horses up, bring up their energy level, and go ahead and play with them. And then we're going to add in 2 more games, just for the audience sake, and then I'm going to just let these folks out here play a little bit more, and that will be the sideways and squeeze. When we ask our horses to go sideways, we teach them on the ground first, because that's the easiest place to teach our horse, right? And then when we get in the saddle, we're going to ask them to respond appropriately and ask them to sideways, either away or women just I'm sure you'll see someone out here where they actually ask the horse sideways towards them. And again, that is a just move maneuver, so you do have to be careful. If when you don't want to teach a horse too soon, sideways to you put it up in the middle. The squeeze game is all about can I ask my horse to go over, under, or through something, or around something. In the beginning, when we start playing, you'll find that you'll start with your level 1 with your 12-foot rope, and then as you advance level, you want to move your horses up a further distance, 22 or 45-foot rope, or increase the speed. So then you want to say, can we do the same thing at a trot, and we do the same thing at a canter. So it's not just all about walking all the time. But isn't it nice to see so many calm, collected horses? They're not worried. They're having fun with their human partner. They're asking, what can I do next? And they know you're there, but they're not worried about all these predators sitting out there because they trust in the leadership of their human partner. And we don't bring up perfection either. If we ask our horse to jump and they don't jump the first time, so what? We might just try again later. It's not about perfection. It's about living in the moment because that's how horses live. They live in the moment. They don't bring baggage with them like we do. They don't bring baggage to the arena. They might remember a few things, but they don't hold it against us. And that's the other nice thing. We make a lot of mistakes in our horsemanship. And they're very forgiving animals. But what we've got to be aware of is not to keep making these mistakes over and over again and then wonder why our horses keep doing the same thing. So those are the 7 games foundation of friendly national horsemanship. And I'm going to let them play here for about a minute, and then we're going to move on to the next savvy, which is our freestyle or riding savvy. So let's give a little music and give a couple minutes to see if they can get some rhythm going with the music, get their horses moving out. And if you see